Volumnia is involved in a conversation with Vigilia. And she tells her, you don't need to be brood. You don't need to brood while your husband is away because he will come back in honor. And tells her, if your husband were mine, I would prefer that he spends his time in the war front where he will come back in glory instead of wasting his time and making love to me. And she tells her how she had been very happy when she had found that her baby was a boy and how she had ushered him into war. And goes on further to say that she would prefer to have 11 children and all of them die in the battlefront than lead wayward lives. And we are made to understand that Vigilia does not want to go out because she is worried about her husband. But Volumnia tells her that my son and your husband will come back home in honor and he will defeat his enemy. Valeria comes to convince both of them that they go out, but she prefers to wait, like Penelope, the wife of Odysseus, who had waited for her husband for many years, patiently. We see the contrast between Vigilia and Volumnia. Volumnia believes in military valor and honor, while Vigilia loves her husband and just wants him to be back home and to lead a peaceful life. Despite all attempts to convince her to go out with them, she refuses. Valeria therefore recognizes a resemblance of Mattheus with his son. She had watched him tear a butterfly into pieces out of anger, which is already a proof that the boy will grow up to become like his father. Anyway, there is information that there is good news that Coriolanus is actually having an advantage at the battlefield, and the news will be heard later on. While these two women decide to go out to have fun for themselves, Vigilia decides to stay back home and wait patiently for the return of her husband. Here I want us to understand the influence that Volumnia has over her son in making him the soldier and the man that he is. She has brought him up to have a heart of stone. The bravery has been inculcated into him by her at a tender age.